Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was just, maybe it's just there's some big buffer or something going on. I don't know. Don't know. I hope that all the 0 people watching on YouTube didn't get disrupted.
Yeah. Sorry, I messed up your weekly STD flow there before you cut into the new one. I didn't want to cut you off halfway through, and now I completely forgot where we were. Now it says you're live here on my side, on YouTube.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know what the hell was going on. Everything was clicked up. Hell was running on my end. Who knows?
Yeah.
YouTube doesn't like us much. Now they can go to hell. I'll do it like Steven Crowder. YouTube, piss off. How's that? Shadow ban that shit, you cunts. Oh, sorry, time to fly. Good, bad language. No wonder we're shadow banned. Bilbo's got that potty mouth. Jesus. Let me see here. So we've got these probability levels for the weekly. Got that nailed down. You know what? Let's take a peek at let's look at the weekly E-minis. Already tested the 68.3 Laplace to the top side overnight. All right, 38.98. What was the high? Let's see. 38.99 was the high. Does the distribution, or do the algos like the distribution? Of course they do. Of course they do. Bottom side 68.3 Laplace, 37.98. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Let's see, the 1SD ranges, 4,006 to the top side, 37.38 to the downside, 95.4 Laplace, 41.22 to the top side, 35.92 to the downside. Third standard deviation, or wait a minute, was that inside? Was it Laplace? Yeah, it is. Wow, hold on for a second. The 2SD to the top side, 41.47. 2SD to the downside, 36.11. Then we've got the 95.4 Laplace to the downside, 35.92. Top side, 41.22. Third standard deviation, normal distribution of the top side, 42.93. Bottom side, 34.88. And we've got a pretty wide, wow, how wide is that? 1,000-point range? Yes, sir. Top side, 99.7 Laplace, 44.71. Bottom side, 33.12. Very interesting indeed. Indeed. Big wick last week. Man, boy, that pulled back quick, didn't it? It's pretty much until at least the traditional markets open up and we get some other reads. Let's see what these E-minis are doing. Boop. Boop. What do we got this on? A 4-hour? No. Let's go to the daily. We're working for daily. Having an outlier still. Having an outlier. There is no bull div. No bull div. No. Is there any bear? There was a little bit of hidden bear. Yeah, hidden bear brought this baby tumbling down. All the fishers are down. Returns oscillator is up. Negatively correlated. Always make sure you've got your correlation candles turned on here so you know what's going on with the returns. They are not correlated to price action right now on the daily, on the S&P minis. Let's see here. Volatility, did it end contracting? Yeah, contracting negatively correlated. Yeah, this thing could walk up. It could possibly walk up if this volatility contracts. Volatility comes into these markets. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it's probably going to be to the downside. Let's see. Traditional. What's a VIX at? Chilling. But I said this last week. The VIX is actually pretty damn low. I mean, what's it at? A 22.7? I mean, give me a break. With all these assets crushed like this. It's tricky, man. It's real tricky. Gonna have to watch that VIX. That VIX starts rising. We'll see a nice dump here this week. But, man, if it stays like this, we could get a little rally going into the end of the week. Going in, what's Christmas Eve is on, what, Saturday? Yeah, good. Markets will be closed on Friday. Or, they're open on Friday. Good deal. Let's see. Dixie. You bad little shit coin. Let me see here. Let's pop on Dixie. See what's going on the daily here. Okay, on the daily on Dixie, right? You got this Z-score log returns. It blasted through all these confidence intervals. A big time setting up hidden bear as we speak. The dollar is setting up hidden bear divergence. Negatively correlated volatility, flat right now. We got a nice wick to show it for it too. You see this volatility kick up, this dollar might dump. Let's see here. Let's go back over on the VRE. Where is it? Yeah. I mean, it has not, let's see, opened up. Get off there. Opened up. I mean, right at the end of the week, before the close Friday, this baby ran up so the data set would open up above the weekly range. Boy, it crashed immediately right to the center. Right, first it got a little kick up, right? Drop pre-market, boom, popped to the top side, then dropped. Did not close any of these candles below the center of this new weekly range. Went up, tested the center of the daily, and then rejected down. Man, had a strong move. What time was that? About 0400 hours. Popped right back up to the top of the weekly range again, and it is rejecting. Right now, stuck between the center of the daily, top of the weekly. Very interesting. Where is for support level down here? 103.7. Sounds like a damn radio station. 103.7. Classic rock. Let's see here. So that's the weekly, huh? What's this 4 hour doing? Give me a little better read here. There's definitely some bear divs setting up and got a nice 4 hour candle down, a few anyway. There's no bull div at all setting up. Nope. No bull div, no bull div. I mean, we're going to call this back here some hidden bull. I don't know. Fishers are all above the mean of the deviation bands. Volatility is just, shall we say, random? This is not do much. Oh, really? What's up? You trying to talk, dog? I thought we were going to get a little analysis from the dog. Yeah, he wants to talk. 90 minute having an outlier to the downside. Almost to these confidence intervals. All these fishers are up. What you doing, Entropy? Everything's random right now, too. I've been noticing as we've been going through these time frames. Random price action.
What's the 5 day saying?
What's the 5 day say? Probably about the same as the weekly, I would imagine. Pretty close, yep. The 5 day is down below. What was that weekly? Was that right to that? No, yeah, they're both. Fuck, man. I'll tell you what, these high time frames, the Z-score is on the downside. Let me see if these confidence intervals setting up. No, I mean, there's no divergence, but I'll tell you what, volatility is crushed. Crushed on the 5 day. What was it on the weekly? Yeah, crushed too.
It looks like if it was to get a pop, it's gonna get faded by a hidden bull div, hidden bear div.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah, especially if this returns oscillator pops up here and get a higher. It's definitely setting up.
Something like that, yeah.
You know, definitely setting up. Let's see if that rolls right down through. Yeah, 3 day down there low. And I'm talking about these Z scores. All these Z scores, 2 day, 3 day, 5 day, weekly. They're all low down in these confidence intervals. 2 days got a bunch of bull div. Get over there, man. Come on, stop. Sorry. Dealing with wolves. Let's see. Volatility is sloping up, positively correlated as it is contracting. Man, there is a lot of bull div on the dollar. God, was that on the 3 day too? Yeah, 3 days got a lot of bull div too. 5 day, no. So it's 2 day, 3 day. Daily. I mean, a long term, weeks. Holy shit, months on the daily. It's building bull div. It's like, holy shit, man. Holy smokes. What's going on these intraday time frames? Yep, just looked at that. Looked at the 90 already, didn't we? Yes. Hidden bear. Hidden bear setting up on that. 45. Not so much. Yeah, a little bit from back here.
The next 45 prints, the 90 is going to follow through.
Probably. I love that word. We deal in probabilities. Probabilities. That's right. Jedi's dealing probabilities. Let's see here. Oh, yeah? Yeah, Twitter. Tweeters. My tweeter's blowing up. Let's see. There we go. Tell you what, on the 15 minute, there's a bunch. Hidden bear div. Volatility's crushed. Sliding in here to this market open. 15 minutes away. We had a little bit of a trend on the 15. Had a little bit of trend. Going back into randomness. All the fishers are turning down. No div on the DLP, but definitely up here on the top. The Z-score log returns had some, and obviously the returns oscillator is definitely having a pile of it. Okay. I think I've seen enough. On this low time frame. Okay, 15 minutes. Yeah. It's exactly opposite for the E-minis. I mean, you got the Z-score all the way at the bottom. Fisher's starting to turn up. Volatility was crushed too. Expanding negatively correlated. Whoa. Is that the 525 though? Yeah, let's see what happens here with this candle. See if this correlation flips up here. I'm really surprised it hasn't flipped up. So, where are we? Boom. Almost to the 95 for Laplace. We're talking 15 minute though. What's this 33 look like? All the fishers are down. No div. I mean, just a tiny bit of hidden bull. Alright, that's enough of that. We need the market to open. Get some better reads here. I want to see what some of these traditional market shit. What should we call them? Can't call them shit coins. That's saved for the dollar. That's the shit coin in traditional markets. Powerful little booger though, isn't it? Tesla up to almost 155 pre-market. Not bad. Not bad at all. SPY is barely up pre-market. Barely up. But I'm telling you, watch this dollar. Watch this dollar, watch the VIX. See what happens here. This dollar breaks to the downside. I mean, it did earlier. Didn't even need a 4 hour, 2 SD to bounce this thing. Front run it a little bit. But I would imagine we start closing down here. You've got the bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace right at the bottom side of the weekly. I mean, I'm going to be honest here. This thing could really, the dollar could range in the 68.3 today. Maybe even just between the bottom side of the 68.3 and the top side of the weekly. Depends how this market fires up here. All depends. Yes. Not the last trading week. Got a little bit in between the Christmas and New Year's, but don't think these fuckos won't throw a curveball in on everybody. They love it. Coinbase just getting absolutely obliterated. More pain to come? Possibly. Hey, it's a crypto exchange. Don't think any of these crypto exchanges weren't caught up in this debacle, man. No, they were. Are they liquid? Who the hell knows? I'll tell you one exchange that literally came right out and said, "Here, take a look. Full transparency." And that was Durabit. I've always loved that exchange. Hell, it's where most of the BTC options liquidity is at as well. But yeah, I always loved Durabit. They always seemed really solid. Now, do we remember way back in the day when there was was an API thing or something where one of the exchanges gave a bad read? Remember the wick? Remember those bad moves that we got? God, how long ago was that? But we had like a massive market dump on some bad read. I think it was a Coinbase read too or something. I can't remember exactly if anybody remembers. But there was it went down so far. I didn't have a stop loss, but I didn't have a lot of liquidity in the account at the time. That thing dropped so damn much, And I think maybe I was at 2x leverage or something. I forget what happened, but lost a lot of money, man. I mean, it wasn't a lot of liquidity, but I lost a lot of money. Took one email to Durbit. Bam, boop, fixed. Took care of me, no problem. Gave me all my money back. I was like, all right, they're stand up. Like that action. Then they cucked the American traders. Well, we were always cucked. Then they were like, I think there's a lot of people using VPNs using our exchange. I remember the liquidity drop off too. Liquidity definitely dropped off on that exchange for a little while. Hell, it's back up now, but they kicked all the American traders off. Had to fully verify. That's just fine. Yeah, you should. It's not Durbit's not the problem. We know who the problem is. They wear suits. They hang out in Washington, D.C., and they're all corrupt as hell. So there you go. Yep. There you go. Okay, I got dogs dancing. You guys, go outside. You're driving me crazy. Go on. Get out. Chilly here this morning. Little chilly. Ladies and gents. Got the heating pad out. That's what happens, youngsters, when you get old. Break out the heating pad. Warm your old bones up. Let's see here. Or you live in Africa and you don't have to worry about the cold.
No, that's the sound of the rain right now.
Right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me see here. What is... let's check this out. Pre-market up. 340? Adobe? Yeah, that earnings play. About to close that bad boy. I think I'm at about 50% profit almost. I'll have to check later. Let's see here. What else? Nike as well. Pre-market up a little bit. Beautiful. Nike was actually the best play. I should have loaded up on lots is what I should have done. Should have loaded up on the... Because Nike, I mean, the implied volatility, I think, when I got in that trade was literally 65, 70. Really high. Really high. And it's done exactly what it's supposed to. It's behaving. You behave. Behave, little friend. My Oracle never filled. Which, that would have been a great trade, too. That would have been a great trade, too. I mean, every options trade I did get into, they're all panning out. I mean, Tesla was the outlier. Didn't see that coming. Put a really wide iron condor on, and woo! Elon apparently has pissed off a lot of people. And don't think he's not selling stock, right? He did the same shit with Bitcoin, man. It's a riot. So Elon's selling some stock. Who knows? It was good to be the richest man in the world. He got overtaken by, what's his name? Well, yeah. I mean, fuck, man. How bad's Tesla down? Let's check out Tesla real quick here from the highs.
It looks like it wants to go to a yellow VRE level.
Holy moly. Look at this shit show. Is this on the daily? Pop on the weekly.
Entropy is just about to get trendy.
Wow. Tesla, yeah, Tesla on the weekly, man. It's trending. It's trending to the downside. Look at volatility last week. Only went to a 72. Only went to a 72%. I mean, we're talking Tesla down 64% almost from the all-time high. Not quite as bad as some of the crypto, but holy shit, man. What's crypto? About 75 or something like that, 76%. Will it recover? That is the question. Of course it will. Of course it will. I know Yasha doesn't like him. I like Elon, though. I like him. I like to sit down and talk with him. It'd be interesting. Would be very interesting. So yeah, last week Tesla nailed pretty much right down to the 95 for Laplace on the weekly. Now we know on a weekly, that's a hell of a move. That's a hell of a move. Let's see. What was that, baby? Wick all the way down. Yeah, man, 15%, man. 15% weekly move. 95 for Laplace distribution range to the downside. Let's see. And all right. Where are we going with this? Come on, what time is it? 9:25. Let's open up, baby. Let's get some action. The Warlord. What are you thinking about, Warlord?
I'm thinking about copper.
Yeah.
I wanted to see what the copper is, but I've been too lazy to go check on TradingView.
What is the copper ticker?
I think HG1 exclamation mark.
Yep. HG1
exclamation
mark. Man, why can I see? There we go. And why the fuck is this not on my metal chart here? Let me do something real quick.
Oh, 270.
Traditional. Now let's put this up here with the other metals, man. There we go. They're gold and silver. Whoops.
I need to figure out where a VRE monthly mean is.
Where the fuck? Gold's running away. Okay. Let's see. The weekly on copper.
Yeah, I'd say for like the next 3 months. This shit's a little bit hard to read at the current moment over here. I was thinking it was going to drop off back down to about $3.20. But it didn't. It only went half the distance. And now we've got this long greeny up. And I don't know what I'm hoping for. But the cheaper it is now, maybe it'll be better for me in the future.
Right. What's a monthly look like on this bad boy? Hey, copper. What's up? Copper setting up some hidden bear. Z-scores tumbling. We've got contracting volatility, sloping positive. We got a couple fishers up, 2 down, 2 up. Bag of cats. But yeah, this bear div on the monthly definitely played out with this move. Bam. Did set up some bull div. We got this pop, but that bull just slammed right into some hidden bear. And we talk about divergence a lot because it's divergence between price action and returns. If you go anywhere and you're listening to anybody trading technical analysis, no matter what kind, if they're talking about divergence between RSI and price action, things of that nature, stochastic, MACD, just turn off the YouTube channel, man. Just turn off the channel. Just understand. They don't get it. It's all about the returns. It's all about the returns. One other reason why we're shadow banned, right? It's because of the things we talk about. People are like, we're such a small channel. Why would they do that? Dude, don't be surprised. We definitely gather attention, I'm sure. Pretty noisy in our own little space here. Our whole, what do we got, 220 subscribers? Not bad.
Something.
All right. So what's copper look like on the daily? Could get a pop here. Definitely could get a pop. Is there any div? I mean, there was some bear div, but we're playing off of bam, hidden bull. There's some hidden bull. The returns oscillator is turning up. Volatility doesn't quite know what the hell it wants to do. Look at the COV. Copper turned the COV into a fucking, what the hell, man? This poor guy's on the edge of the spectrum. Yeah, heavy metal poisoning. Copper gave my chart heavy metal poisoning. It happens. It happens. Oh, look who just decides to pop in. He's probably on some conference calls talking about rocks.
That's right, baby. Gotta take care of business.
Gotta take care of the business. So the Z-score had some bull div. Returns oscillator had some bull div. Getting copper up here. All the fishers are up on the 4 hour. DLP's about to probably pop back to the top side, heading back into randomness. Volatility's flat, negatively correlated, so we're getting a little rise here. 9:30. Ding, ding. Why aren't my bells working? I'm gonna sue. I want my opening market bell ringing, man. What's this fucking story? I have checked everything. It's coming from. Oh, dumbass. Never mind. Whoop. Didn't even have the app open, boys. Maybe that's why. But remember last week it wasn't ding, ding, ding. I got the bugle call though. There, I did it. All right. So, where oh where did the little dog go? Spy, what are you thinking? What are you thinking, Spy? Where's this new weekly at? There it is. Center 391.660. Top side right above the monthly. Right above the monthly. Center of the monthly. So yeah, this range definitely dropped. Big range too. Another big range. I mean, last week on Spy had a really big range. Well, I'll tell you what, man, it trended to the downside too. Hey, it's going to be outliers. So the daily range, very tight. Barely over 30 cents. 36 or something. 34 cents, 36 cents. This dollar needs to take a dump if anything wants to run. Okay, nice. Boom. Tesla just fucking opened up right at the bottom of its weekly, man. A wick right to it, it looks like. Boop. 54.74 ejected. But here is that the bottom side of the new daily? It is 151.99. So we just sent a wick down to the bottom side of the new daily. First support level on Tesla down here at what? 146.52. Jesus criminy. Top side 157.47 for the first resistance level of the daily. Let's see here. Boom, 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 boom. VIX just chilling. Anything sticking out right away? Run, little Musk coin, run! I mean, I'm in that Tesla trade, the January, whatever, 16th expiration. I mean, I got time. I'm looking to close that here. About another 10 days, I believe. About another 10 days. Put me a few weeks out from expiration. Yeah. Yep. Pretty damn close anyway. Oh no, though. Let's take a look at SPY on New Daily. Z-score is almost down in these confidence intervals. Any div. No, there is not. Actually, I mean, we got a little hidden bull. I'll tell you what, we got some correlated candles too. We are contracting, negatively correlated. SPY could rise. What's this first 4-hour candle looking like? Z-score down. Yeah, bull div, man. Bull div on the Z-score. Fishers are pretty tight. Still trending to the downside. Obviously, it's a 4-hour. We need to close here, see what happens with this entropy. Got to see what happens with the entropy, because this first 4-hour candle of SPY is dead. The volatility is at 100%. Holy shit, man. Holy shit, holy. This is tricky. This is tricky. You know what's not tricky? Getting down here on the low time frames and trading outliers. That's what's not tricky. There's where your profit's at. Right? There's where your profit's at. Why are we looking at all these other time frames? Nah, just getting a little bias for the intraday trading, right? Which this would have all been done. I like to show it on live on stream though. But this would have already been done if I was actually in an intraday trading session. Opened up 4 minutes ago. I would definitely been running down through trying to get a peek, especially where the new weekly range was going to be. Hold them in high regard. I do. Let's see here. So what is that? It's the 68.3. Boom. 68.3 range is surrounding this monthly support level. I'm pretty sure that's the S2. No, that is the S1 on SPY. It's the S1 on SPY. I'm pretty damn sure. There's the S2 and S3. Yep. Okay. So kind of, I would imagine, I'll tell you what, man. SPY finds some support here. SPY finds some support here on this monthly support level. Can we get a 1 SD move? I mean, it was doom and gloom last week, man. Back up to almost 390, possibly. No, that's Nike. Shit, I was like, the E-minis getting smacked. That's Nike. There's the E-minis. I'm trying to bounce out here. Let's see what happens. Pretty big daily range, though. Pretty big daily. And is that... Yeah, that is the bottom of the monthly, too. It's the bottom of the monthly range. Look at the micro E-minis. Wick, reject, wick, reject. Going into the end of the month. It's never good. That is never good. But now, you'll see, though. You'll start to see a lot of these assets shuffling around to where these new monthly ranges are going to be going into the new year. Happens all the time. Happens at the end of every month. That's why I put high value on these things, man. That's why I put high value on them. No doubt about it. The algos know where these areas are at. It's a no-brainer. Woo! Alright, Tesla right back to where it started. Top side of the 68.3. Already sent a wick right to it. So we got a wick up almost to the bottom of the new weekly. And that's a 1 SD. 1 SD move. So Tesla literally pre-market runs up to the 1 SD, bottom of the weekly range, and it just flushes it all out right to the top side of the 68.3 Laplace. Yes, very interesting. Oh my god. Makes me want to go buy some JPEGs. What's up with that clown in the fucking BGB server? I feel like smacking that dude. Why is he in there trashing the whales? What's that guy's problem? It's like fucking whales are keeping that fucking thing afloat. These big whale holders fucking floored all their whales. That thing, the bottom would drop out. It's like all the whale holders own a majority of BGB. You got some clown and trashing them. I don't know. That guy rubs me the wrong way. That guy just rubs me the wrong way. He seems fake. Something's off. Guarantee it. Something's not right. I read people pretty well. Just some of the shit that guy said over time. I'm not gonna mention any names. You know what I'm talking about. We've been having our little spats. The Kraken, the mini Kraken's on his ass.
Yeah, check. He's a good man.
Gotta protect my whale family. But I mean, we're gonna find out in this beachside chat today what exactly is going on. Right? What exactly is going on?
It's at 1 a.m. in the morning for me.
Yeah, it's actually, and I'll be, what is today, Monday? Yeah, I'm going to go help out the fam, so I'll be in chaos. This will be a busy week for the restaurants. Me and P-Funk fucking, just stupid.
That's good.
Yeah, oh yeah, man. It's real good.
Let's dip money.
Money! Give me money. I put JPEGs. I'm going to trade money for JPEGs.
Are you going to get pizza? How many pizza bubble goose ballers do you have? Sorry.
You know what? I got some. I don't know how many. I do have some. I minted a bunch. And I was just like, oh, I don't know if I like these. And I was like, I got to like them, I guess. Yeah, they're pretty. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I've got one, I think, that's got the piece of pizza in his mouth, but then I got the bucket hats, the couple the actual bubble goose, the coats, and their pizza coat too.
Yeah, pizza coats, the one eating the pizza.
Yeah.
There's a few hats.
There's definitely some. It's funny. It is funny. All right, Bitcoin. Bitcoin, tight daily range, man. This thing's going to trend today. This thing's going to trend. And if you didn't notice, let me see something. There was a little surprise last night. Why didn't I get a Did you guys get a notification for indicator getting published?
I haven't checked, to be honest.
MJ, did you?
Nope.
What
Wait, hold on. Let me see. No.
What?
Yeah,
I published it last night. Go go to the Alpha Trading account and see if it's up on our indicator list. It should be.
Yeah. Let's see.
Just the VRE width indicator. Should be there.
It's not.
What?
Though, hold on, let me see if how about we refresh some stuff here?
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's on our page, though, but we did not get an indication. I didn't get an indication.
Yeah, that's weird.
You have it up. I see it's up on our page.
Yeah, I published it last night, I don't know, 10, 11 o'clock or something. It's pretty simple. There's not much to it. I was going to do it, public invite only, but there's just, we would have to put the, all the settings for the indicator in there and stuff, what they do, blah, 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 all that shit. You got to follow the little protocol. And if we do that, though, I want to...
Yeah, that's the thing, too. Like, I just looked in here. There's no one on it. So even though you published it, it didn't come out to anybody because there's no one the user list. So I got to put everybody in there.
All right. Because I would like to do it public, but I would want to make the VRE public, too, which we can. I think we just need to do some work on the descriptions. And then we could go... public with those two, because those two together, man, I mean, yeah. Although, I mean, we're not counting on getting subscribers from TradingView. That is where the TA cult is. Woo! Strong. Think of it as it's like Jonestown in that fucker.
Oh.
They are drinking the Kool-Aid, man. They are drinking the Kool-Aid at TradingView when it comes to the VEPS. Well, they're going to make a, majority of what's going on with traditional TA. That's fine. Let them. They're just building liquidity for us. I like it, actually.
Just get it, African. I just got you in here.
What's up?
Just, did you get an alert for that indicator?
I don't have my trading rig out. I'll be doing that tomorrow on the 20th.
Gotcha.
I'll give him my proper break.
Yeah, he's chilling, man.
Should have it.
Been on watch all night. Somebody's got to watch the compound. Somebody's got to watch the compound. It happens.
Also, out here retweeting Siege Man.
Right. I like him.
Yeah.
He was in here a few days last week. Listening. Good stuff. Okay, let me go to the chat here. See, I got tags. Probably Yasha going, man, it's not streaming, dude. I don't know why. I don't know why.
I don't know, but it didn't stream on Friday. It didn't record anyway. It didn't record the stream.
Wow. I think
Hopefully
I was
it does
on
today, but
Friday.
again, considering we're muted anyway on that channel, doesn't really matter. Huh?
All your points you made and stuff, it's just crazy, man.
Oh yeah, sure. After, yeah, we know about the pets.
Yeah, it's wild, man. Why would they why would they be trying to silence us as small? That's what you do. You don't let it grow. You nip it at the bud.
No. I mean, look, they don't. It's not like they mute every channel, but like MJ's channel. I don't want to say it too obviously for the algos, but not like they don't know. But his channel, we don't. There's no. Whatever. Like there are some channels that are not muted if you mention this stuff. One or two, just specifically like I mentioned, but I won't. ours, you know, has some kind of growth system, which is all natural and according to the rules and everything good, but it doesn't matter. Like, the moment they notice that, they obviously just said, oh, nope. So, whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. It's, whatever.
What do we got?
Neither here nor there.
Here are the probability ranges for SPY. Open up close to the top side of the 68.3 on this new weekly. It's at 385.42. Bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace, 375.31. First standard deviation range. Top side 395.92. Bottom side 369.03. What's that, about a 27, 26 point little range there? Not bad. Okay, let's see. Top side 95.4 Laplace, 407.94. Bottom side 354.59. Second standard deviation to the downside 356.28. Top side 410.08. 3 SD to the top side 424.76. 3 SD to the downside 343.97. 99.7 Laplace, pretty big range, 100 and almost 20 points. 442.97 to the top, 326.54 to the bottom. Wow, big range, good. So what are we gonna do? Coming into Christmas, 75. Okay, well, let's take a look at the volatility. Weekly, starting to expand, positively correlated. Little relief pop right before Christmas wouldn't hurt the markets. Set something up coming into the new year. More dumpage. Who knows? Right when everybody gets bearish, though, that's when they'll rip this thing to the top. Things sticking out. Little outliers. Meta down. Yeah, Tesla's up 3.2%. I mean, it's trying to pop out of this hole. Let's take a look at it. It's the hot topic right now. Weekly. Weekly, man. There's a lot of bull div on Tesla, man. There's a lot of bull div. We're getting some positively correlated weekly candle here too on the returns oscillator. Fishers are all pretty low too. DLP's got bull div. Returns oscillators got bull div. Z-scores got bull div. Coming out of, I mean, we're still trending. The entropy indicator, though, this is the pretty much since this down move. I mean, it's the third time it's turned up. Will it go back into trend again? We'll see. We will shortly see. Or will that predictor flip and that trend be to the top side instead of the downside? That's the question. That is the question. Let's take a peek. Boop. What are these probabilities on Tesla? Okay. What in the world? Yep. So came down, tested the top side of the weekly 68.3. So Tesla, yeah, pre-market went up above the weekly 68.3 Laplace. You can see, just sent a wick right down to it, bounced. What's the 1SD at? 160.69. Why do I have a feeling Tesla's going to do a 95.4 Laplace move back up to like 170 this week? Got this strange feeling going into the end of the year. Although, you know, a lot of people, what's going on? We're going to sell, we're going to buy. What are people doing going into the end of the year? A lot of people are getting situated for taxes. I mean, in my opinion,
it's a good year for a write-off. I mean, you know, if anything, you want the dumpiness to be even stronger at the end of the year if you're already writing off the year, right? So a lot of people are looking at it that way.
Yep. For
that makes a lot of sense. I mean, either way, no matter how it ends up this week and next week, it's going to be probably a good year for a write-off unless there's some kind of crazy rocket ship on the market, but it doesn't look like that.
The low length turned up on the RMLR. Tesla just opened up above the 30. Pretty sure. No, what is that? The 11 down there? So the 30 turned up. Interesting. So when this weekly candle opened, it did open now. It's open up above that 11 lengths down there, just a tick under 150. Just a tick under 150. And we're up here at, 188.14 is the 30. We get sandwiched right in between these babies? Possibly, man. Possibly. Huh. Where are these at on the daily? Below, huh? Let's see. What's a mean reversion up here? Yeah, 176. 160. Is that the 11? Boom. No, that's the 30. So the 11's up there at 177. The 30's at 160. And you can see literally on that daily, we already showed you, there's the 1 SD right there. All right, so Tesla opens up above the 68.3, immediately runs up, first standard deviation. There it is. You can see it's right at it right now. So blue crosses right here. So we got 2 candle opening and closes so far in between the 1 SD, the top side, and the middle of the daily range. Wow. And look at that wick all the way down top side 68.3. And then zip right up to the daily. That's what you're seeing. That's what you're seeing. There's the 68.3 Laplace. Boop. There's the 1 SD. Okay. That's looking interesting, man. It really is. Where's this at on the 4 hour? So on the 4 hour, so let me make sure I get these right here. Yeah. The 11 length is at 158, 30's at 173. I can see this 4 hour get up here and get sandwiched in between these RMLRs. And which one is that? Is that the 30 or the one that's tight? Yeah. So the 11 length, pretty tight. These volatility, or these, bands around the reverse mean of log returns, these deviation bands, man, they're tight. You see here, definitely move coming. Move coming, sirs. The 90. Yeah, the 90 minute, the predictors flip too. What are we up here? 161. Doubt we're gonna hit that on this 90 minute candle, but you never know. You never know.
Tell you what, when people aren't looking, it has a habit of moving.
Oh yeah. I see
Right.
P
The
Funk's
holiday
in
week.
here.
Next week, the holiday week.
What you thinking about P Funk?
Huh?
I asked P Funk what he's thinking about. He might be busy on a call or something.
He's probably thinking about trades.
I just woke up, man.
Oh, right on. Good morning.
Yeah, morning. Just rough weekend in the restaurant. How are you guys?
Well, how was the party?
The party. Remind me. Must have been
Just
good.
woke up.
Oh, no. Oh, the party after work? Yeah, the party. Yeah, I had a few drinks after work. So yeah.
The after party.
Yeah, the after party. Yeah, I didn't know what I got it now. Sorry. Yeah, rough weekend. You know, it's holidays, man. It's it's places are jammed.
Right.
I mean, seriously, it's packed.
Real good.
Dude,
Now
they
until the
just
end of the
sold
year.
Yeah, they just sold this. I mean, it's crazy. This NASDAQ just fell off a roof. Yeah, man, it doesn't look that bad. It's S&P's down, right? VIX, dollar's still hovering. What's oil doing? Oil up.
Yeah.
By the way,
People taking holiday cheer.
yeah, actually, most people were in good mood yesterday. I liked your write-up all throughout the thread. I was just reading your stuff all night long and yesterday, man. Nice job.
Oh, really?
Explaining it, you know what I mean? It takes me 2 or 3 times to read it, but I do get it.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't saying it's going to necessarily go up or down. Just trying to explain the probabilities as I saw them, like to either direction, because it moves to either direction. And on the scalps, you can easily see, like on the low time frame, it's easier to see up and down, obviously, because it's like, well, you see it right there happening. And there were some very nice fills today, like on Bitcoin or whatever, and on some other assets that I was looking at, but that I posted about Bitcoin mostly because, or entirely. But there was some nice little moves on entropy. With some nice little moves using probability, projection boss, and the RMLRs. I mean, all over the place, really. I love the RMLRs and the projection bosses on the 15-minute with the VRE on it. It's very useful for targeting and to not be greedy. You know, like just, oh, okay, I tagged QSD on this projection boss, I'm out. You know what I mean? Like I'm not sticking around for it. I tag a second boss distribution, take profit, I'm out. Just wait till the next one. Go have a coffee or whatever I got to do next. You know?
Yeah. Well,
it's like I don't want to just stick around and wait in a trade and just have the price suddenly turn around on me. And when you look at like the 1 minute, I mean, it's so easy to see how price turns around, even on a relatively quiet day. You know, pre-market hours and all that stuff. Like, sure, Asia's open or Europe's open or whatever, but it's still volatile. You know?
Yeah. No, I see.
And it's like, yeah, you know. So I don't.
Sounds like you're pushing somebody on a swing set.
Oh, dude, you're smart, man. You're too good. You're too good, man.
Is that what you're doing?
Gigantic, like an 8-person swing, and I'm heaving it along.
Nice. I knew I heard it. I knew I heard it. Swing set.
It's like a rope log. It's a giant rope log type of thing. You could put like 8 kids on it.
Nice.
Yeah, I was waiting for one of the kids.
Yeah. By the way,
in class. The other one just having fun. It's holidays, man. It's holidays over here.
Hanukkah, man, right? Country shut down or no?
No, not at all. It's a working holiday. Pretty much everyone works. Except me, kids aren't in school. But,
Nice.
So, you know, whatever. Busy times. But, you know, yeah, it's not like in the States. It's funny. Like in the States, it's different than here. Here, it's like basically a working holiday. But the kids have off. And the teachers have off. Yay.
They had a big celebration in downtown Detroit with a 30-foot menorah.
It's not a kid thing, yeah.
Big deal here.
For sure, yeah. Big pop centers, why not?
You know, I know.
Lots of people there.
Exactly.
We got
here they have that, and they have in the week it's like Christmas. So obviously here that's also a big deal because you know because geophysically this is apparently some kind of relevant place to the whole thing. So you see a lot of trees and stuff. Yeah, that's cool. It's pretty. My kids love it. They like to wear the elf hats.
Elf hats.
Yeah, you know, they have fun with that. So. Good times overall. But yeah, man, looking like a fun time to be, frankly. I mean, scalping low times. I know people who want higher returns and stuff are like, oh, this is boring. I'm like, I don't know, man. You know, it moves up and down a couple grand over the course of a week. And any given day, it's moving, you know, $100 hills constantly on the low time frames. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't mind the $100 hills. I like them. Even the $50 hills, I don't mind them. So I don't really care. It's fun to scalp it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got some textbook bold bid on Tesla 4 hour. I'll tell you that. Bouncing off the zero mean. Let's see what that entails here. Z-scored bouncing too down here off the 95 or the 95% confidence interval. Tesla could have a little move today. Tesla could have a little move. VIX is down a little bit. Dixie's down a little bit.
For sure.
We're up. Warlord's copper's up. A little bit.
Yes.
Adobe chilling. Oracle chilling. Coinbase starting off down. Of course. Some more pain coming for old Coinbase.
I'm still proving his metal, proving what he's made of. I'm not particularly negative on Coinbase, despite a lot of FUD about it. I don't think that matters one bit, to be honest. I think they're pretty well positioned. I mean, they're still a centralized exchange, and they're still, you know, that stuff is not fully regulated, whatever. But if any of the exchanges are positioned well in the United States, that is one of them. it may be the best one. I don't know, but it's certainly one of the better ones. So,
Yeah, I thought
who knows?
FTX
Maybe
was
it
too.
will, maybe it will sink, but it sure looks like it has potential.
I know, it was like I thought FTX was too. They just.
Well, yeah, but FTX isn't regulated. It wasn't regulated, and FTX wasn't a publicly listed company, right?
Yeah, but.
And FTX hasn't been publicly reporting and talking with the SEC literally every quarter for almost a decade now, as Coinbase has been, right?
Coinbase.
So I mean, there's a massive difference between FTX and Coinbase, apart from the obvious, right? There's a massive time makes a big difference. Like, I don't know.
Well, the one thing they have in common is that they're in the crypto space, and it's fraught with fucking fraud and all kinds of shit.
That's so true.
So
that's so true.
You never know.
You're measuring the risk. I'm just saying, you're calculating the risk factors stacked one against the other.
Right.
Coinbase has measurably less risk over time, proven. And for every day a thing exists, it has a higher probability that it will exist another day until it doesn't anymore, right? But like, it's the theory that the longer a thing exists, and we're speaking about assets, the longer it is likely to exist, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it's already been around a good long while, And FTX is basically a flash in the pan. 3 years, come and gone. So Coinbase, has a good track record already, or whatever. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Coinbase. I'm just saying it doesn't look so terrible, really. For now. But like all centralized exchanges, I don't keep, the bulk of anything on any exchange.
These E-minis are going down for the moment. For the moment. It's got the dollar stuck right under the top of its weekly. You've got the E-minis rejecting off the bottom of its monthly. You got a tight daily range on SPY. Doesn't seem to like it, but we got this monthly support level right here, S1. So SPY's kind of stuck right in this little range. Got Tesla button up against its 1SD and bottom of its weekly, and Bitcoin below its tight daily. We're going to see a little bit of fireworks today. There's my little notification bell. It's Alpha Traders, always publishing indicators. Always publishing indicators. Let's see.
Which one did we release most recently? The AT width?
Yep.
Right on. Woohoo! Exciting. I love that one.
Yes, it is. It is there.
It's really a handy one.
So you guys released another one?
It just
Yeah,
goes.
dude, the ATVRE width. That's a fantastic indicator, man. It tells you if the asset's ranging or in trend, like just in an easy, simple tool. If you can put that on any other chart, but if you're not, one without a VRE on it, very handy to look at and be like, we're in range right now. We're ranging in this time frame, or we're trending in this time frame, and you can set the different time frames you want, so you can set it, so you can you can monitor different times and kind of just at a glance know if you're ranging or trending.
We got a shot
Very,
now.
very good. I love it, man. It's absolutely fantastic. I'll be happy to give you a tour of it. Very cool.
I will later on. Let me try. I'm trying, but I have to shut this stuff down, right, in order to pop up. I think so. How do I exit? So I go to exit. And then I log back in, right? Then you can see it.
I think you should see an indicators thing under ATV.
Matt said that I have to log off and then log back on.
It could be.
We'll see. Find out shortly. All right.
Stand that dude.
All right. Let me see how to add this to something.
Yeah.
I'm just nodding my keys, so I can't help you right now with that. Hang on.
I'll find it. All right. So what time is it? 10 o'clock, huh? Been an hour already?
Yeah. I will come back down here a little bit and see if I can find it. Let me just do just with the ad indicator. We could go to indicators. And then
Yeah, none of these can get out of the way of themselves right now, boy.
and then invite only.
Yeah, Coinbase continuing to tumble.
Oh, VRE width.
VRE width. Yes.
Oh, wow. All right, cool. Yasha, you going to be in and out throughout the day? I'll talk to him about maybe how to set it up.
Yeah, it's great for... Oh.
Yeah, I'll be on a little bit later. I'm just in a bit of a wacky, busy period right now, but I'll be back in about like an hour or two.
All right, I'll finish with you in a little while because I got to go around and do something so how to set this thing up.
Okay, sir.
Cool.
All right, man.
All right, guys. Everybody.
Yeah, I'll catch you in a bit when I'm back on.
Yeah, peace.
You too, man.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let me see here. That's how I feel, DB, about that. Stupid, man. Oh my God. Bad loss. Bad loss. 100%. Dude, it's so bad. Halftime, you're up 33-0. You get outscored 39-3 in the second half to lose the game. Biggest comeback in NFL history. Yep, that's right. Colts have a lot of records like that. They also got Super Bowl. So, hey, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Yeah, it was a bad game. I didn't get a chance to watch the World Cup game. That was a lot better. I watched the highlights. Pretty cool. Everybody thought France was done. All of a sudden, ta-tong, ta-tong, it's tied up. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Okay. Yeah, these E-minis are almost to the 4-hour first standard deviation. Under 3860. Did we get down there? Yeah, within a few points. Within a few points. Tesla went right up to the bottom of that weekly in that one SD. It's coming right back down now to the 4-hour 6 or to the daily 68.3. Incredible, incredible. Chat, what time is it? 10:08. I actually have some shit to do. Let me see here. Might call this one early. Might call this one early. Take a peek here. Let's go over. Hotspy. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. This 4-hour log return z-scores definitely got some bull div. Volatility is expanding though. Negatively correlated. Trending on the 4-hour to the downside. Trending to the downside. Let's look at crypto. Is anything sticking out we can look at? Grayscale's up a bit. Everything else just chilling. Everything else pretty much chilling right around where it opened or closed. I mean, down a couple percent or some things, but Matic's down 2.6. Other than that, everything is really pretty tight. Pretty tight. Solana at 12.24. I'd like to get some cheap Solana. We do like a flash crash down to like $5. Then a rebound to about 30. I'm surprised Solana hasn't rebounded, to be honest. I mean, it just got caught up in that debacle. Because the community itself, pretty strong. I think everybody's scared. Everybody's waiting. Everybody thinks it's going to go lower. Nobody's buying right now. Nobody is buying, which is okay. I will not be mad if it goes down lower. I can get me some cheap. Some Solana on the cheap. Some Cardano on the cheap. So that 26 cents. I haven't been watching Cardano much. Holy shit, man. Should have kept the bag I had when I was buying when it was under a penny. That would have been a good call. I don't sit in these cryptos though, man. Bitcoin. About it. Everything else, it's been in and out pretty quick. Got a bunch of Solana, but it's wrapped up in cartoon pictures. MJ dragged me into all this crap. Totally turned me into a DJ. It's okay. It's okay. He's probably on a call right now trying to talk somebody into buying JPEGs. If you ever see him DMing you, be careful. He's tricky, man. He'll pour that NFT honey into your ears. Next thing you know, you're just like, why do I have all these JPEGs? Yeah, I'm not a big soccer guy either, man. Not a big soccer guy either. There was definitely nothing going on yesterday, though. My Colts debacle was on Saturday.
Talking about winning and losing teams, MJ, how does it feel to be on the latter?
Yeah, his little Eagles.
No. The whale game.
Huh? Now I'm confused.
Never mind.
Okay. I do not know. What are we talking about? The Catalina leagues?
What?
I see.
Huh?
I see. Yeah, we gave some probability levels going into this new week. Obviously, we're almost to Christmas time. This is one more reason. Trade
That's
low
smart.
time frame volatility.
XMR,
Huh?
Litecoin, Ethereum.
What about it?
XMR, Litecoin, Ethereum. Just, worth looking at for a second, I don't know, or showing the starter volatility chart or anything like that. Volatility starter chart. You probably already did that when I wasn't looking. You took over.
No. No, you want me to go down the shitcoin rabbit hole? He's wanting me to go down the shitcoin rabbit hole.
No.
Where are we going?
I mean, if you want to show people how to trade, other things, sure, why not? Or at least just look at the same asset on the volatility starter chart. Because why not?
He said because
But
why
not necessary if you're, if you don't feel like showing it, that's fine.
Well, yeah, it looks like we got a whole 0 people watching on YouTube. Let's check this out.
Right. Yes, 0 people will see this on YouTube, so we may as well do whatever you want.
Here you guys, all you phantoms on YouTube, this is the Volatility Starter Pack. The link to our Discord is in the description of all the videos. This is what you'll get. Request it. It's free.
Yeah.
There
Exactly.
you go.
That's for everybody to know what.
There's the shameless plug.
There you go, man.
Let me see here.
Look at that, volatility contracts and then it expands. It's
incredible.
It's a crazy thing.
This is what volatility does. Yep, it does. You look at this high length one. Woo, you're waiting for that expansion. 15-minute. 2400 was crash. You got a nice little pump there. Yeah, man. It's a volatility starter pack. Come in. We'll teach you how to use it.
Very nice.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, man. ABQ is really nice. ABQ is really, really nice. Like the lazy trader's indicator. Fantastic.
The lazy trader indicator.
Yeah, man. Like it's really good at catching, the majority of a move, and it is very directional. Actually, when you have it on the, on the good settings.
Right.
What I like about it.
Let me see here. Let's look over on, yeah.
Anyway.
Do.
Good times, man. Good times.
Where is Tesla? Look at the 15-minute. Look at the way this baby started.
Look at that.
Zip, 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 zap. Right back down. Right back down.
Yeah.
Volatility did expand, positively correlated. Now it's sloping, still expanding down here. Negatively correlated. Yeah, this is a mixed bag. Yeah, Tesla just can't get out of the way of itself. Everybody's mad at Elon for being Elon. Oh well.
Did you see the poll on Twitter?
No.
He put it out there whether or not should he be the CEO, everyday CEO on Twitter or not. And the poll came back, 17 million people said, 57% said no. So he said he was going to abide by the poll. So he might be, he'll be putting somebody in place probably, or maybe he was just a big joke. And we'll see.
I mean, I, honestly, if there wasn't Twitter, it would be one less platform that I have to deal with, and I'd be happy about that. As fun as it is to watch it burn. So, like, as far as I'm concerned, he should stay on there and just burn it to the ground. I mean, if that's what he wants to do. If that's what he wants to do. I don't mind watching the entertainment until it goes away, but if he keeps it running, great. That's fantastic, too. But I don't mind if one less platform has to eat up time from my day. So, you know.
I doubt
it's all good, man. We don't
selfishly, it's the only one I'm on. So if it goes away, then I'm officially off of all social media.
Yeah.
Well, you still have a YouTube, right, or something?
That's true. That's true. I still have YouTube.
Yeah. Right.
Good point.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, it's from a marketer's point of view, it's just like, all right, the Twitter thing, you know, like the Bird app.
Away, then the whole NFT space will go away along with it because
but so much of it will disappear. Oh my God, so many degens will lose. All the influencers will be like, oh, what do I do? No Bird app. Yeah, okay. And then they'll be crying.
He puts a poll out there, right? It goes to all of Twitter. 17.5 million votes. It's pretty wild, really. Think about it.
Yeah, which is what, like 5%? 3% of the population of Twitter. It's a lot. I'm saying 3% is 17 million. That's like that's not chump change. There's a lot of people voting. You know, if 1 out of 33 people has an opinion about whether or not the boss of a company should go, and those people don't work for the company, those people don't earn anything from the company necessarily directly, but they still have an opinion, they're still going to click on something. Don't think for a second that I didn't, because it's fun, you know. I made a this is fine meme, because why not? You know? It's entertainment, man. Entertainment value. The guy's running 7 companies, 9 companies, whatever it is. It's entertainment, man. Like, he spends more time memeing than CEOing, obviously. So, hell, laugh it up, man. If this is the bonfire of the vanities, strap in and enjoy the ride, man. Like,
I doubt it's a bonfire.
I don't mind.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Oh, he definitely does in some sense, for sure. And in some sense, not. Nobody knows everything. Right? You know, everyone has strengths and weaknesses. He's human too, so what? It's all good. And if this is how he wants to run his company, that's fine. He bought it. He can do whatever he wants with it.
Yep.
I think the funny thing is that the people who like the previous owners, well, the public, because it was a public company, but the previous owners that set it up and the previous management that left when he bought it, you know, a lot of them who were like, oh yeah, Elon, buy this thing. A lot of them didn't, you know, don't like Elon for whatever reasons, and now they're eating their words because he did buy it, but he was forced to, of course. So he bought it begrudgingly, and then all the people that didn't want him to own it, but kind of wanted to force him to buy it, are now eating their words. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword on both sides, and it's freaking hilarious. I feel bad for him, though, in the sense of, like, well, he had to burn, like, dozens of billions of dollars because of a stupid tweet. But hey, man, that's the cost of doing business sometimes. But I think it's also ridiculous that a guy can be forced to buy a company for twice or three times the price that it's valued at because of a tweet on the Twitter platform. Like that should never have held up in court, but it did. Or he just decided, whatever, I'll just buy it. It's cheaper than going to court over it. But it's just ridiculous. Like, you shouldn't be able to force somebody to spend $44 billion because they tweeted something ridiculous that they probably regretted tweeting the moment they tweeted it. That just seems ridiculous. And then everyone, has an issue with how he's running it or whatever. First of all, they didn't have to buy it. They didn't have to pay $44 billion for it. And they can also, including myself, STFU, although I don't because I'm opinionated. But it's just, I find it all very hilarious.
I find
it all very, very much. It is absolutely entertaining. And if they manage to make it successful, great. It's never been a profitable company. If they ever manage to make it profitable, great. If not, then, it hasn't changed at all. In that sense.
Other breaking news: Amber Heard settles defamation case with Johnny Depp for $1 million.
That's
oh,
right.
well, you know what happened, right? Johnny Depp got his herd immunity years before the COVID thing.
I'd fucking pile that money up and just burn it live on YouTube. Here you go.
$1 million. She was going for like half of his fortune, right?
Yeah, something ridiculous. Yeah.
How she got like not that because it turned out she had.
Put that one behind
dude,
us.
that chick's a nut bag of cats. They're all crazy.
Yeah.
That chick is nuts, though. You lied about a bunch of shit.
Apparently, she told some fibs. She told some rather big fibs, right? In court. Like the old justice system, I guess, prevailed or something.
Yeah.
So yay, court.
I thought it was funny during that whole thing where he's just out there talking about all the drugs and all the partying, and he just, yep, I did, yep, that was true.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, what's he gonna do? Deny that?
Yeah.
Like it's not like, and also it's good for his image, but
yeah, right.
Nevertheless,
Yeah.
If you're a celebrity who's known or infamous for that kind of stuff, is it bad for your image to say it in court? No. You're going to sell more books. You're going to sell more movies. You're going to sell more whatever. Yeah. So, good for him.
Meanwhile, we can't get viewers on.
No, we are banned because we mentioned volatility, entropy, probabilities, statistics, and we have like a few sites that point organic links to us. Oh my goodness.
I don't know, man. This Amber Heard, Johnny Depp talk might get us some views.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe, yeah, maybe the algos.
We switched all of our discussions. We switched all of our content to celebrity news.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Yeah.
Or just reading the
we'll
crap
change the stream to it's a pop culture stream.
You know what would be funny, actually, MJ? You kind of had it in a sense. You were kind of right. If we just flipped the frame and just talked about traditional TA on the video, we could probably get a lot of clicks. And then just keep all the voodoo stuff only on YouTube, and then in the Discord only talk about VEPS.
Yeah, right.
That would be hilarious.
Come check out our great traditional TA platform.
Yeah, Discord. And then when they get in there, be like, yeah, we only trade VEPS. But like, just talk about all the, just like literally just copycat all the, it's going to the moon, it's going to the doom, and all that ridiculous. Look at my wedge. Let me show you my box.
And we'll teach you how to trade lines.
Yeah, we'll teach you how to draw. Teach you how to draw lines on a chart. We can do that. We can sell a course, Sell a course. TA courses. They're very popular. Learn about the EMA, the 21 EMA.
Just turn, and then just when we go into the teaching of it, just go this there is zero meaning on this.
Yes, you will get zero value out of this course, but we will still sell it to you for $5,000. Meanwhile, you can come into this Discord and get all of our tools for $100 a month. It'll actually teach you how to learn how to trade properly, but the choice is yours. I'm all for it. Let's break the algorithm play their game, and just, you know, break it down, man. Because, like, if YouTube's going to do like that, okay. Let's beat them at their own game. Why not? I'm all for it.
We need to just make all the lines fucking little moons and just tell everybody it's a moon chart.
Right.
Yes. Like a moon chart, please.
And boom. We're good.
And solar chart and a lunar chart.
We can
And
call it,
also weekends, days.
we call it moon reverting.
Yes.
Moon reverting. Yeah.
All the silly names. Just copy all the silly names of all the other ones. What was that crypto faker? That fake mask guy? What did he call it? He called it crypto mask or something like that. The wave trend thing. Can we just call it that?
Yeah. Crap.
We call it wave mask. Ooh, wave mask.
He said
The wave mask. That guy, that faker, he just like took like some other dude's design of a multi wave trend area plot.
Yeah.
And just like copied the colors and styles of this like 15-year-old kid who made one like years before, and the other one of some other kid who did something similar. And then he's like, yeah, I made this really expensive. We did a lot of research and development into this indicator. That's why it's worth $500 a month or whatever.
Oh.
And he has that guy, what's his name, Bitch Boy. He has him like using that crap for years, and also the Crypto Zumbi, whatever his name is, Crypto Zumba. That guy, that kid.
What are we talking about?
They were all like, they were shilling his crap. They were shilling that crypto fake mask thing. What's it called? I forgot the name of that indicator.
I know. I can't remember
I got
either.
a code that prints the better one than theirs. Is it yellow?
Same one that Cool Beans guy uses, Bilbo.
That guy
Oh,
gets under my skin.
I know. He does me too. I
He's
gotta
a-
let it go.
Dude, he's a fuck. What a fake fuck, man. He's got all these people in that Discord so fucking juiced up. He's definitely, yeah, something's not right about that dude. Well, number one, he trades all that bullshit. It's like, oh, I gotta go do a talk about the charts. It's like, you dumb fuck. Yeah, go. Good luck. Fucking goofy ass. In there trashing the whales. In a server where all the holders are whale holders, pretty much. All the big ones, all the big holders are all whale holders.
I'm gonna shock him. I've got the indicator. Someone sent me the code.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a couple people that posted it on TradingView because they were basically opening the curtains on the scam, and so they put it on trade for free.
Right. I saw a few free versions of it, yeah. And there was also a website that had like this wonderful story about it. They made it very clear what happened. And then they got taken down because some lawyers or whatever, but there's still like versions of it up here and there. Hilarious.
What's it?
Unmasking the
It's
Someone did the
something
same thing
cipher.
with,
Something cipher.
Yes.
Oh, that's
yeah.
the market cipher. Yeah.
Market side. It's total bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's
fucking.
wave trend on
It's
top of
like
wave
wave
trend on
trend
top of wave
in area fucking form,
Yeah.
with some fucking
Yeah.
fancy little bells and whistles and shit. It's just worthless bullshit. It
Yeah.
gets people wrecked.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I got to deal with that.
So
dude.
anyway,
Don't go over it.
it is a hilarious idea.
This is an
I don't know how you guys feel about that. If we convert our YouTube videos into silly nonsense talking about TA, I hope and I mean it'd just be silly, but it might be a way to catch more people to come in and learn about actually trading VEPS, which is kind of the idea of why we do this. We want everybody who wants to learn this stuff to learn this stuff. But it's I don't know.
You could. I mean, one thing is you could start with like maybe like a 5-minute overview using. Oh, here we're looking at blah blah blah, and then you go but there's something better, and then you use a VEP tool.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. Though he'd have to get Bilbo. He'd have to get his old system out. What you used to use a 31 and a.
No, I always used the 2133.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
mean like overlay? You mean overlay some
Dude.
crappy old TA tools with the VEPS tools on them? That'd be hilarious.
MJ,
I mean, we
that
do have
indicator was better than the
right,
market cipher any day.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I pulled up the market
Back in the
cipher.
day.
It sucks. It misses so much shit. It's crazy.
Dude, it's a
Yeah,
piece
oh,
of
it's so
fucking
hard.
dog
The
shit.
market cipher or the market decipher?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's a market wrecker is what it is.
Let's
I don't know.
go. Let's all go troll them in BGB about using the market decipher.
I mean,
I don't have the energy.
I do.
yeah. Well, I guess we could make, get tested out, right? But it's going to be a while till they unclog the pipe, so to speak. Like, it's not something that they'll do overnight, and they even make that clear in all their guidelines and everything else. They just keep posting content. Eventually, the algo will clear you out once you're following our guidelines. What are the guidelines exactly that we're not following?
Yeah.
It's certainly not the salty language. It's not the salty language. We know that for a fact. Like, there's only one thing that's in our content that YouTube has any reason not to like. It's not links, because we don't pay for links. We don't use bots for links. We don't fake any links. We don't even link farm. It's all manually built, very low level, only natural, like literally nothing artificial, not even a push, right? It's all just like, here, share it on social the way they tell you to do it. So none of that is a reason. The only thing it can be is they don't like the content. Well, what about the content is it that they don't like? Did we talk about crypto? No, there's tons of crypto channels that are very popular.
Is it possible that like people behind the scenes like complained, like we know our enemies are? I wonder,
Yes.
if they would report, and then somehow the
No, if they report, we would get strike notices or we would get other notices. We've never gotten a single notice, except for like if we've ever used like copyrighted music or something like that, which we don't. Right?
Gotcha.
So, like if it was copyright strikes or stuff like that, we would get notices. We've never gotten a notice.
I don't mean like copyright, but you know how like if you see a fraud or something up there, you can see it, whatever you can report. There's a whole bunch of
you can
different ways
report
you can
stuff for
report
spam or what. You get a report. You get a notification. You get some kind of a message if YouTube had any reason to act against you. The fact that it's a shadow ban means it's a silent mute. They don't tell you about it. And that's because an algorithm has decided you violate our copyright, our community guidelines for whatever reason. And you can look at the list of community guidelines. We literally violate nothing that is obvious. The only thing you could possibly point to is the nature of the content, which doesn't violate anything. Like, we don't talk about anything that's illegal. We don't recommend doing any illegal things. We don't recommend doing things that aren't allowed according to their list, their laundry list of prohibited or restricted topics. We may joke here and there about stuff, but plenty of channels joke, right? We're not the only channel that jokes about stuff. Plenty of channels use humor. So
probably Bilbo's tinfoil hat talk.
It's not. I mean, again, even the tinfoil hat talk. Like, again, there's no other tinfoil hat channels that had huge followings, but they don't talk about what we talk about. They don't show people literally how to get free VEPS indicators, right? Like, African has a channel where he talks about VEPS, but he's mostly talking about XRP. He is showing the VEPS stuff. He's not maybe pounding it as hard as we do, but he's certainly talking about it. So there's the one outlier, but he's not, as far as I know, he's not doing any kind of organic link campaign stuff, like natural organic links. So maybe that's the only reason. But it's not our links, because our links aren't banned. Our links aren't hidden from other search engines or even their own, right? And so we know that. Not the links is the problem. And your backup channel, not banned, not shadow banned. Same content, but again, no links campaign to push it, right? And again, we don't have a high ongoing links campaign even for the main channel, but we have natural links. And the external links we point to What do we point to? Discord? What, there's no huge channels with Discord links? They all have a huge Discord these days. There's no huge channels with websites? They all have websites. And our websites are literally hosted on a siloed server that has, for the moment, pretty much nothing else on it. So, I mean, I would love to be proven wrong. I really would. Very much. I would love to find what else it could be. For now, the only thing I can think of is the topic of the content. And the way that we are, I don't know, that we got even a minimal amount of traction. And maybe we did get some reporting that they didn't tell us about because they didn't file an official report. So they just shadow banned it. But that's very, very conspicuous.
Yeah.
If that's what they did. Like,
I mean, it could be a bit, you know, some of the larger channels that are out there. I mean, it could be someone like that saying, you know, hey, you know, what just in their best interest to not, you know, pull views or whatever. Who knows? I mean,
yeah, whatever it is, they're clearly doing it because you can't see our comments on other people's pages. That's literally the definition of how you find, in the most obvious way, a shadow ban. There's other tools that I have access to that I also use that prove, without a question, they're shadow banning our content. If you compare our video to, you know, other similar videos about similar topics, etc., well, there's no question, right? Like, I absolutely can see it. Views per hour and all that stuff, you know, length of time that the channel has been on, factor of growth over time. Like, a typical channel that puts in the hours every week for more than a year or a year and a half, and is putting out like 5 videos a week of an hour or more of valuable content, even if the quality isn't so great in terms of audio or whatever people want to complain about, there will be natural traction, right? They won't be stuck in the same abyss from the very first day that it started. It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's flat, like dead, right? And it's always been. Occasionally we have a spike here or there when we do some kind of thing to make it spike, but it is extremely conspicuous. Let's put it that way. Extremely conspicuous. So, whatever. I mean, you know, whatever. It is what it is. It's all good. You know, we can play their game, and we can either rectify the channel by playing along with their rules, talking about the garbage that they like to promote. That's one option.
Wow.
And doing it either with overlay or a comparison of the tools, or even just calling our tools traditional TA tools. Being like, oh, these are the new traditional TA tools. We should just start branding it as that. Oh, this is the new TA. This is the TA that everyone's going to be talking about in 2023.
All right, I gotta cut this stream off. We can continue to do the one on Discord, but I'm I'm ending the YouTube stream.
All right, man.
Let's see here. No,
Good
but
talking to everybody.
You guys can still talk on Discord. We'll see you, Alpha Traders.